what should we charge for our online coaching program? That's the very question that you're asking yourself, and it's a really good question. And in today's video, I'll be giving you 3 tips that would help you determine how should you price your packages, or what should be actually charging for your online coaching business. So let's get started. Hey, welcome to the channel. It's all about marketing, mindset, and lead gen. Let's get started. So there are 2 business models that has helped me catapult my results faster, and one of them is coaching business. It can be through coaches who have helped me to go faster and achieve my results faster, and also who are coming into my coaching business where I can actually help them in person to get results faster. So coaching business is something that I really enjoy, and here are the 3 tips that I personally use in my own business that have helped me to catapult my results faster. So let's go to tip 1. So tip 1, this is something that I actually figured out as I was working as a social media guy for Steve Larson, and as I was deep diving on his content to understand what are some of the pieces. And there was this one story that really caught my attention that Steve said. So when Steve was back working as a funnel builder guy for Russell Brunson in ClickFunnels, there was something that Russell used to do where whenever he wanted to kind of create an offer for his existing audience, the very first thing that Russell kind of went ahead and wrote on the board was, how much do you want to get paid for solving that existing problem? And that is what my tip 1 was. Charge what you really want to charge. Like if you want to charge $1,000, charge $1,000. If you want to charge $10,000 for a year long client, charge 10,000, 15,000, whatever you really want to charge, doesn't matter. Okay. And if you're getting any kind of price objections when you're presenting your offer, based on, it can be on webinar, it can be on sales calls, then you need to look at a deeper level. What your potential client might be saying is that, hey, the price that you quoted is not something that I see because the value is not there. So if you really want to charge the price that you are quoting me, increase the value. That can be the words that your potential customer is saying if you are getting in the right people on the call. Okay. So if you really want to come over the objection of, hey, any kind of price-based objections, increase the value by adding more bonuses, or so creating something that's unique and creates value to your existing potential customer that you are on a call with or on a webinar with. Okay, so that is tip 1. And if you're saying, Surya, I do not have an existing client, what should I do? And what I'm about to share is this for you. So I was going through One Funnel Away Challenge by Russell Brunson. If you do not know what One Funnel Away Challenge is, to put it in a very quick word, it is the best marketing event that you can ever sign up for. And in fact, if you want to join, I'll share the link in the below description, and it's up to you. Join the next challenge. It is the best marketing challenge. Like I attended personally like 4 times, gold. And I was going through the challenge. This was like probably the 2nd time or the 3rd time. I was going through the challenge, and there was this one story that caught my attention. If you know me, I'm into stories. I love stories, of course. And there was this one story that caught my attention of Russell Brunson's. So Russell, before launching his Inner Circle program, which was like 25 grand back then, like a couple of years ago, he had no very many clients. In fact, he did not have any clients, and he was looking for that one person who he can deliver results to understand if his frameworks or if his concepts does work for them, not just Russell himself. And he was looking for that one person, and there was this one person who he really wanted to get connected to, and his name is Drew Connolly, owner of Organifi, if I'm taking the name correct. My thoughts is something like that. Anyways, there was this one person who connected Russell to Drew Connolly, and Drew Connolly at that point of time was looking for someone who can help him. He was in a scenario where he was spending more to acquire a customer. He was losing money to acquire a customer rather than making money from it. So he was looking for someone who can help him resolve that challenge, and Russell showed him how he can actually solve them. And when Drew Connolly asked him, like, how much would Russell charge for solving this existing problem, he said that, I'm not going to charge you anything. And Drew was like, why not? Of course, why not? And Russell was upfront saying that, hey, I'm not so sure this strategies that I share with you work for me. I'm not so sure if that worked for you. So I just want to see if that strategies work for you. And if it did, I would be happy to if you I would be happy if you can share me a quick testimonial that would help me to launch my coaching program, the high ticket one. And that is exactly how he launched his inner circle. Like there were a couple of people that he have helped results to get results upfront, like Drew Ganoli, like Liz Benny. There were a couple of people, like even Tony Robbins, I believe. I believe at this point of time, Tony actually paid him. This was like a couple of years down the line, okay, before after launch his inner circle program. But anyways, so if you do not have clients, you can find one or two people who you can actually generate results to, like, and they speak for you. Let them be the voice for your coaching program. You do not have to share that you have generated results. Let the results speak for themselves, and let them be the voice for your coaching program. Okay, and all you had to look for is like one or two people, and be upfront saying that, hey, I have solved this challenge for me, or solved this problem for me, and I want to see if that's something that's viable or scalable. And you cool if you are facing the same problem, I want to solve that for you, and you can be upfront on that. Okay, that is tip two. If you do not have clients, that is tip two. So tip three, this is something that I do whenever I'm launching a new product, new service, new anything online. So the one thing that I do look at is if there is someone of my existing clients who are already paying to solve this problem to my competition. If my competition is offering, I would love to see what are what are the problems that they are creating, what are some of the challenges that my ideal customers are already facing by using their solution. And I do want to work with people who are frustrated. I do not want to go on a war with saying that I do not want to go on a war based on price. So I look at what my competition is already offering, or what my customers are already paying to solve that problem, and I just increase the price so that I get better qualified people to working alongside by me. And I would always prefer like premium customers, because they are easy to work with. So yeah, these are the three tips. So the very first tip, I'm just looking at my notes, the very first tip, charge you really want to charge. It can be like 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand. I do not care. If you want to charge, increase the value of your offer that you are presenting to your customers. That is step one. That is tip one. Tip two is let them be your voice. Meaning, if you do not have clients, and if you are working for people for free to generate results for them, I do not work with people for free. I charge at least $100 or $1,000 upfront as a down payment. At least it's 30 to 40% of a down payment, and after that I would love to work with on a commission, on a revenue share basis. Okay, this is something that you can actually model. If it works for you, that's cool. If you are someone like, I do not want to charge people upfront, that makes me a lot of uncomfortable, that keeps my pressure on me, you don't charge the price, and based on you can charge the price, or you can charge a fraction of what you really want to charge, and charge the remaining amount on the back end. Okay, that is something that you can actually do, and let them be your voice. Drive results to that one two people, and let them be your voice for selling the program, or down the line. Okay, so that is tip two. And tip three, look for what your customers are already paying to solve that problem to your competition. If your competition is already offering that, that's awesome, because you know that your offer is going to sell better than your competition, because you are going to create an offer in such a way, right? So anyways, these are the three tips that I would love to share with you. And with that said, like and subscribe this video if you resonate with this video. That's so awesome. Hey, the video is not done yet. I've got a free gift for you. If you did enjoy what you just watched, then I would love to invite you to the Pride. And the Marketer's Pride is where we talk about the launch strategies, the offer creation strategies, and the content marketing strategies that I personally used and I personally teach to my clients. And if you have any questions in these topics, and if you want them to be get answered, then join the Pride. I would love to have you in the Pride, and catch you in the Pride. So with that said, catch you in the next episode as well. See ya.